see the sun. You know them niggas can't get with me, keep a gun. I'm forever alive. Niggas fake it in your face, act like they're your boy and shit. I can't live a lie. Niggas envy a nigga and shit.
Yeah, we back at it. Free Play Radio. It's your boy Scino. That was Lil Yee with Forever Lie off his latest EP, Iron Sharpens Iron. Make sure y'all stream that. That's a little cuz. But we got a special guest in the building today. Super talented, elite rapper, coming from the Bay, been doing this thing. Monty Draper.
What up, bro?
How you feeling, man?
Bless, man. Thank you for that intro, bro. That means a lot. Elite rapper, that's what we after, you know? So
Definitely. And you know, not to put no age on you, but I've been knowing who you were for a long time.
Wow.
You feel me?
Wow.
So you've been doing your thing. So
thank you.
You know, to see you just continuing to elevate.
Yes.
You know, because some artists, you know, they remain stagnant. Yeah. You know, when they've been doing it for quite some time. So just seeing your evolution, it's been, you know, I'm grateful to be able to see that and just kind of be on the ground floor, bro.
Thank you, bro. The age, I'm learning not to fight the age thing either, too. You know, because first, it's a couple things to it. Like, as black men, we are blessed. It isn't a given. It isn't a right to make it to this age. To be here. So I know the privilege that comes with it. So I'm blessed. And then in hip hop is turning 50 this year. We seen it at the Grammys last night. Like, what hip hop is sort of carved out as far as economically is a blessing to be here, to be doing it, to be figuring out ways to generate, you know, revenue and feed our families, bro. So I don't fight that at all. So thank you. Yep.
Nah, of course. So for the people that may be unfamiliar, where are you from and what brought you to music?
Man, Richmond, California. Proud of that, extremely proud of that. And music has kind of been a consistent throughout my entire life. From DJ and my dad's best friend, DJ GMS, shout out Unc, was the first No Limit artist, essentially.
Damn.
They went to, you know, they were all at Kennedy. He met P. He was making beats. They were all going to K. Lou's spot, and they started there. So as I was born, I was just around it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just watching him make beats, DJ, and I just fell in love with it from between GMS and DJ GQ from Juice is like my introduction to music and my affinity for it. My aunt, I just got to see her yesterday. She's exactly 10 years older than me. So you figure that 10 years is the golden era of hip hop. So she going to cop Old Dirty and we listening to it in her room, and I'm just like, bro, what is this? And she was ahead for real. So she played me the first Junior Mafia album. She played me the first, you know, the cell therapy. Like, she played that for me first, and I knew from early that's what I wanted to do. But sports kind of overrode all of that and ended up getting a Scally and going to hoop Division II. So. But I always stayed around the music, no matter what. Music was always there. Right,
but just to even touch on the fact that you remember the first time you heard Junior Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
Or you remember the first time you heard Old Dirty Bastard.
Yes, yeah.
Like, those are like significant points in hip-hop.
Yeah.
So just to know that you kind of, that is like a part of your experience.
Oh, 100%.
You know?
100%.
Just like hearing those songs for the first time, seeing those people for the first time.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the music, what do you say you gravitated towards as you got older, and then also, you know, becoming a rapper yourself?
Single mother. I was raised by a single mother, so R&B always has this like special place. So you think about Brandy, you think about who you could put anybody in that realm of the 90s, the Tamiyas and all those records. Like, so I have this weird ass relationship with R&B first.
Okay.
But I kind of took to everything. You know, I went to Pinot Valley, so the eclecticness of music there wasn't just rap. We had some rock bands there. Shout out Wilk and Brad Dollar. Like, they were making everything. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of, and then I had family up in Vacaville, so I got to see Papa Roach play in a garage in Vacaville.
Damn.
You feel me? So it's like, I listen to everything, bro.
Was Papa Roach, was he on like a Madden or something?
No, Papa Roach was on Madden. So it's a band. It's four white brothers, and they're the Last Resort song.
Okay.
They were on Madden. That's crazy. They were on Madden. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So speaking of that, so how would you describe your sound?
Man, you know what? I'm getting better at explaining that, because I think a lot of people immediately go, oh, bro, you don't sound like you from the Bay. You sound East Coast, da-da-da-da-da. But I'm mob music through and through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've taken it upon myself to study Raphael Sadiq, to study Mike Mosley, to study Bosco, to study all the pioneers of the sound of the West Coast funk, and figure out how to, you know, take it into this new wave and this new era. And I just want to be shout out my boy JR, he called us Neo Mob. He called Grand National Neo Mob music.
Yeah.
And that made me proud, because it was like, yo, we got a sound. Not every era gets a sound, but they associate us with neo soul, but we from the Bay, so it's always, the beats is always gonna sound crazy.
Y'all gotta coin that Neo Mob.
Neo Mob music. Yeah. Yes sir.
That's fire. A record I want to get into of yours, Called and Equipped.
Woo! Shout out my brother Kevin Allen, man.
Off book 2,
Yes, sir.
Communion.
Yeah.
How did that record come about?
People who have been following the story know, they know the bipping epidemic in the Bay, but specifically the town. I got hit, was slipping, 2 terabyte hard drives, laptop, iPad, you know, all the shit. Lost everything.
On some Ryan Leslie shit.
No, for real.
Damn.
And my brother Kevin Allen was like, bro, whatever I got, you got. We went to the lab that night. My girl's mom is a beautician. We set up a lab in her shop, and we made Communion Book 1 and Book 2 essentially in like a week. And he made Called and Equipped, and I knew exactly what I wanted to say.
Right. So before we get into the record,
Yeah.
was like the Communion, was that based on like an instance in your life that made you go and record that?
Now, the Communion as a series, as a concept, is based off of my personal journey. I feel like a lot of people got horror stories with the Bay, where they like the Bay don't support each other, the Bay don't do this. That hasn't been my experience. Like, the Bay, the artists in the Bay, the black men in the Bay have been so supportive and have shown up for me in ways that I can't really quantify. So I just put it in the music. It's like Communion. I hope that when everybody hears this, they hear somebody attempting to represent the whole damn Bay and just are proud of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's an ode to everybody, basically.
For sure.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, where can they follow you on social media, and where can they find your music?
At Monty Draper everywhere. Communion Book 1, Book 2 out. GrandNational.com.
For sure.
Shout out Troy.
Well, let's get it. Called and Equipped. Monty Draper. It's your boy Scino. It's Free Play Radio.
You need to have a beautiful heart. You need Jesus in your motherfucking life.
Go on the fence. I'm on a trip. Caught and equipped. Caught and equipped. Part of my wrist. Do as you wish. No, I insist. Break on my bitch. Who on the fence? I'm on a trip. Caught and equipped. Part of my wrist. Do as you wish. No, I insist. Break on my bitch. Who on the fence? I'm on a trip. The recipe for Ready Rock. Blueprints for the pyramids. Wait, where you think we been? Covered armor, not paper thin. Never showing your face again. Let's see who really serving. Address outside, steppers in the field. Get up how you feel. Seance of the real. Foot the bill. Wolves on your heels. No butterflies in the trap. See, but the problem with that, the love comes with a catch. Before you run through a stack, let's not muddy the facts. You're not under attack. I just want more for you. Vices come assorted too. Pitfalls are affordable. Discipline's a pretty penny. Bet I brought my brothers with me on a city numb. I know somebody feel me. You can hate me, just never forget me. Fuck with it. Caught and equipped. Part of my wrist. Do as you wish. No, I insist. Break on my bitch. Who on the fence? I'm on a trip. Caught and equipped. Part of my wrist. Do as you wish. No, I insist. Break on my bitch. Who on the fence? I'm on a trip. See it so clear when I close my eyes. Don't give up, I know it's taking time. Stand tall, always, and push your line. Stand tall, always. 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 Caught and equipped, part of my wrist, do as you wish, no I insist, break on my bitch, who on the fence, I'm on a trip, caught and equipped, part of my wrist, do as you wish, no I insist, break on my bitch, who on the fence, I'm on a trip.
Poster boy Troy, who these niggas wanna be like?
We just live a life that these niggas dead kill for. Bust nines, do time, take a deal for. Some niggas pray for these times, I know. Some niggas ain't make it to these times, I know. I know they ain't gon' love me till I'm dead or I'm gone. Ain't gon' celebrate me till I'm rich and I'm on. Ask them where the love at. Y'all don't love me, where the love at? Love, ain't no love in the streets. Rules in the beef, not enough Indians, there's way too many chiefs. Way too many rookies with opinions on the vets. There's way too many shooters with no bodies on them yet. We just stayed down for the come up. Told them youngins in the hood to put that gun up. It's money out here, you got a plan, yeah. Get it and how you living, most of them boys don't understand, yeah. Putting in the work won't have to get you there. Constant pressure applying to make them people care. Ain't gon' give it, go take it, they ain't gon' treat you fair. Gotta be a lion in the jungle facing bears. Yeah, treat you like you nothing, like you ain't important, like you ain't responsible for get these niggas sporting. Real recognize real, so keep your eyes peeled. Either they gon' hate or love you, dog, don't let your grind fail. We just live a life that these niggas dead kill for. Bust nines, do time, take a deal for. Some niggas pray for these times, I know. Some niggas ain't make it to these times, I know. I know they ain't gon' love me till I'm dead or I'm gone. Ain't gon' celebrate me till I'm rich and I'm on. Ask them where the love at. Y'all don't love me, where the love at?
A new week, a new bitch. My old hoe left me, we ain't get to do shit. I just wanna hustle, she wanna see some new kicks. Was in my first draw like I'ma need a new wrist. Tryna find a move and I need to move quick. I'm down bad, I know it sound bad, but niggas better not show it off. I'ma take her, use your head or I'ma blow it off. Money maker, paper chase, how I'm backed against the wall. It's ferocious, ain't nothing like back in the G. If you gon' fumble with that rock, nigga, pass it to me. Not many options in the trenches, you gon' fasten your feet. Quicker you can shed that weight, then the faster you eat. Tryna shake the right hands, make the right plans for the best or for the worst. If you snake the right man, did a whole lot of dirt, got nothing to show for. Rashad was telling lies, I see money on dope boys. Gamble with your partners, we get all on the flow for it. Thought I seen a bird, I went all in this dope for it. As long as hell on earth, we gon' thug. Take me as I am, don't ever judge me if it's love.
We just live a life that these niggas dead kill for. Bust nines, do time, take a deal for. Some niggas pray for these times, I know. Some niggas ain't make it to these times, I know. I know they ain't gon' love me till I'm dead or I'm gone. Ain't gon' celebrate me till I'm rich and I'm on. Ask them where the love at. Y'all don't love me, where the love at? Where the love at?
Yeah. We back at it. Free Play Radio. That was Troy LaLeft and Pussy with their latest record, Where's the Love? Make sure y'all go and stream that. Just dropped last Friday. But before we get back into it, a quick shout out to our sponsors, Junk in the Box Hauling. If you need a haul, you know who to call. Make sure y'all follow my guys on Instagram at Junk in the Box Hauling. Shout out to Journey Be the Reason. She just had her second headlining show at Brick and Mortar. We went crazy. She went crazy. Phenomenal show. Shout out Elevated Innovation. Also, shout out my guy Dregs One, History of the Bay podcast. New episodes dropping real soon. But we got Monty Draper in the building. I got a question for you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When did you realize that you can make records and you wasn't just making songs?
Sheesh. That's a good question. The homegirl, Kate Lamont. She's from Indiana initially, but she's a soul singer, basically. Okay. She pulled up to the lab. It's like, pull up something. Let me get on something. I start playing records, and she's like, damn, you're a dope-ass producer. At the time, I didn't consider myself a producer. I was just pressing buttons. Like, it's 3 in Pro Tools. That's all I knew, you know what I'm saying? But I'm structuring, resequencing, and everything. But I love pre-choruses and bridges and all these different things. And then I got with Irk. And that's my goat in terms of, like, song structure. Working with Sudi and Pilo all these years, like, they really understand sequencing on a completely different level. So just being around them, shout out to AKA Frank, I learned a lot from him too. Kuya, like, it's a lot of homies I've gotten to be in close proximity with that are the goats when it comes to making songs. And so I would honestly say just being around them and getting my confidence up, and then them ultimately deferring to me. I got to executive produce Kev's album Nothing Lasts Forever, and it did really well.
Hell yeah.
Like, as far as being critically acclaimed, but bruh really passed me the rock and was like, nah, I trust you, bro. Do that thing, you know? So my confidence went through the roof after that, bro.
Man,
yeah,
that's fire.
Yeah.
what I like about that answer is like you citing your sources.
Yep.
You
have
know?
to. You have to. You
Yeah.
have to. So many. Look at what you guys are doing. Like there's so many factors in the Bay that somebody will come, soak up a little game, a little sauce, and never give you your credit. I swear to, if I have done that to somebody, on God, it wasn't intentional. Like I want to make sure I give everybody they just do because I'm a fan first. Like,
Yeah.
I seen Pharrell say that. He's like, bro, I could never do drums like Timbaland. I could never be this person because, you know, I feel like that a lot too. I'm not classically trained. I'm a visual learner. I'll sit this close to you in the lab and like just watch what you're doing and take something and apply it. But I want to make sure Scino told me how to do that. Like, every step of the way. So you gotta cite your sources for real.
Right. So because I'm into, and this is just a personal question I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because I'm into the executive production side of just art in general.
Yep.
What do you feel like is the most challenging part of being an executive producer of something? Because you have a vision yourself, but then you're also in collaboration with the said artist that you're executive producing.
I think and that's another thing I want to give Kev his credit for too, is the sort of brashness of the truth and the discomfort of the truth and the tension. It's not gonna be easy. We're like you said, we have two separate visions. But is it your album we working on? I'm gonna defer.
Yes.
But I'm gonna challenge you. But I'm gonna defer. But then maybe in that space of the tension, we unlock something brand new, and that's been the biggest lesson in these processes. Is like you're not always right, but then leave room to disagree. Too. Well, I think we can learn and do better about the tension because Fortune 500 companies go out of their way to create tension to be successful. Even if they had a successful last quarter, that means nothing. We're trying to level up, so now we got to erase that and act like we was in the red last quarter. You know, so a lot of that is really carrying that mindset into it. Is like, all right, yes, I have a vision, but I'm in collaboration. Let's argue. Yeah. But let's, like First Take, Skip and Shannon, like let's have space for debate because I used to hate Skip Bayless in the beginning. Now I can kind of listen to him and Andrew Schultz and all these people that go out of their way to play the villain. Yeah. They're necessary. They're really necessary, like, for the sake of a better product. Yeah. Yeah.
Like you say, pressure makes diamonds.
Come on, bro.
That's basically what you described, and it's like that mindset of like, don't get complacent in what's working.
That's the goal. Like complacency, because we made this thing, it worked, let's run it up. No, let's keep challenging ourselves to make a new sound. And we may fail. Be like, bro, everybody was roasting Yeezus in the beginning. I think we can kind of agree that it's dictated the sound for the years after it. But a lot of people didn't get it in real time. So you run that risk of being misunderstood, but can you stand the test of time to have it circle it back and get your flowers? And that's ultimately kind of the career I would like to have, is like, maybe I don't get it right now, but it was never about that anyway. But as long as my peers respect me, damn, I can kind of maneuver based off that. You know? Like if I got y'all respect, like, bro, what can I do?
Right,
you know?
right. Nah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You gave me some game, and I'm about to be arguing with niggas.
I feel like y'all already do that well. Like even with Where to Love. Like I every time I see Troy, I tell him how I feel about Pussy and like what my introduction to his music was, and No Limit, Cash Money, like UGK, A-Ball and G, like the South aesthetics of the cats who may have been overlooked or dismissed because of their tone. I was the opposite. If you had that tone and you was rapping, nobody can beat you. Yeah. 400 Degrees was better than Reasonable Doubt for me. You know what I'm saying? Because of the tone. Yes. And he gassing? Yeah. Nothing can beat you. So I feel like y'all already do that really, really well. Yeah. And just making sure it's on par, bro, for real.
I appreciate that, and I try to instill like, that mindset of just kind of like just doing the work and not running from the work. So, just speaking of like just pouring into other people, how do you take that approach to like your own music though? Like, how's the approach? Is it different? Is it,
Damn. Is it different? It is different. I don't know. I don't really know how, but I do my 5 beats a day, no matter what. And chances are I'll be thinking about Jane for this one, Mara Ruby for this one, Brookfield Deuce for this one, Pass for this one, and then I'll just throw a wild card out and hopefully I can get something to Raphael or something. And I'll put their names on them, you know what I'm saying? But everything ain't gonna catch and everything isn't gonna be a thing. So I've gotten the habit of doing demo vocals on everything pretty much, even if it's just a melody to like maintain it. Yeah. Now I'm going into sessions and they leaving the vocals on. I'm like, bro, please take them off of there. You know, but it's one of them things. It's an honor, and so it used to be a world apart. Now it's shrinking because I don't like Kev got me out of my comfort zone with Dialed In. Just be like, bro, you sing the references, just leave your vocal. Yeah. Like, why are we gonna take your vocal off? So I'm kind of trying everything. I'm excited about this new music. Like I just free, bro. Like I don't even know. I'm hip hop to the core, but I'm just gonna let it be, and then you let the listener classify, let Spotify classify it at what genre it needs to fall under for this playlist or whatever. But I make it all, honestly.
Just kind of being water and just being able to adapt.
That's it,
for sure. Well, speaking of the record Dialed In,
yes,
what would you say was the most challenging aspect of it? Was it the structuring? Was it how you wanted to approach the beat? Like you made the beat?
No,
like,
Kev made that. That's
okay.
Kev. Yeah, that's Kev on Dialed In. Shit, it's really tight because we had a song battle.
Okay.
Bosco at Highway, we did a fundraiser with them over at Zoo Labs, and they had a fundraiser. It's like, y'all do a song battle. They thought that we were gonna play our own songs, but we had a battle with songs that we produced for each other versus each other. So it's like, wait, whose round is it? It's like, so he produced book 1 and book 2 primarily. That's him.
That's a many verses.
That was crazy. It was really crazy. So you get to this song, he played this song, and then I played something else. It's like, wow, that's wild. So that song wrote itself because it was embracing having fun. The flyness is like embracing the idea that we have a more mature crowd. The women show up for us. So it's like, let's play to that. We got all these rap records, but we do our show, and our crowd is like 70% women. It's like, yo, this is weird. So let's make some music that honors that. And it really helped because when we got on the road, we had a whole chick section that we could run pretty much. And it was tight, so it was dope.
And that's, that's also just an ode to like brotherhood and just togetherness. And being able to produce for each other and, kind of play on that, and that creativeness is just beautiful, bro. So, we about to get into it. Dialed In, Monty Draper, off Communion, the EP. This was the first one, the first chapter, man. Let's get into it.
Extra player. You ain't no, read my lips, Elroy. You ain't no player.
Don't just wanna peace, wanna see all of you.
God was
Back in the city and it's all for you. Don't just wanna peace, wanna see all
I
of
was
you.
really fucking around.
Back in the city and it's all for you.
God was dialed in on you. Really tapped into like the inner you. Piece it all together, keep the interludes. No roof in the winter, you would see different too. We know who flooded and who didn't shoot. All the good women then go underserved. I dreamt this whole play in the metaverse. Tripping off who had it worse. Some niggas had the vision and the team but still ain't have the nerve. My granddaddy charm money, don't go tracing every curve. So much for breaking every curse. I'm probably out the way with not a lot to say. Tension built in silence, guarded walls didn't fall away. Refer to the money, let's make the most and come to stay. Chip the bitch, what? Hammer, clean, no rust. My little baby, so clutch, reciprocated, that's a must.
Don't just wanna peace, wanna see all of you. Back in the city and it's all for you. Don't just wanna peace, wanna see all of you. Back in the city and it's all for you. Don't just wanna peace, wanna see all of you. Back in the city and it's all for you. Don't just wanna peace, wanna see all of you. Back in the city and it's all for you.
Whopping Keisha, big dog tycoon love. Don't lose no sleep about it. Some told me they just might choose up. So who you with? More dough to get. Base guy got it off my wrist. Who said a Richmond nigga couldn't slide like this? Never been down in and that's refined. That's just If it's worth the wait, then you won't find it on the gram. Let me find out you single. Stop posting pics of your man. She had the bass, I ordered lamb. $1 in the lamb. Here's the plan. We're by the city. That's on everything I am. Yeah, bitch, what? Hammer, clean, no rust. My little baby, so clutch, reciprocated. That's a must. Don't just wanna beast, wanna see all of you. Back in the city and it's all for you. Don't just wanna beast, wanna see all of you. Back in the city and it's all for you. Don't just wanna beast, wanna see all of you. Back in the city and it's all for you.
Take off.
Clear for takeoff, no days off. Your interest rate on your advance is more like what this costs. If they lost face off of the mental state lines you rappers can't cross. I'm Ta-Nehisi, sugar free, and Fela Kuti did it all without a cosign. You can never move me. Strawberry Fanta jalapeno in a two-piece double parked on the blade and be bustin' like a Fuji. So much educated, clear separation. Martin on that balcony bustin' back, I'm not waving. Around here niggas die before they'll ever said you made it. Or your favorites run to, I never made a playlist. Get to $1 billion and never signed to a major. Politics as usual, keep a score on the favor. The whole damn bay had to thank us later. Them labels gon' have you niggas back dancing again. On the yellow bus, taking all your pub for a spin. You know who to call, you wanna ball, wanna win. Them niggas swear to God I got a clone or a twin. It's a mighty fine line between an op or a friend. Double up the profit to make proper amends. Cause it's only so long you fake thugs can pretend. Get the drop on a demon and play him close. Used to send them overnight, we been work remote. Bring and kill back to the tribe, it's how it's supposed to go. Do you know what it is? To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. That's really not true, you following trends. No surprise, we gon' take it where none of you been. Left the toolie at the crib, but never again.
Don't slow down at that yellow light. Ain't no punchline, that's some real advice. You ain't got enough to gamble with a paradise. I'm here in paradise, ghost status, no sacrifice. Yeah, I'm from a different cloth, boy, the article. Real nigga to the particle. Closet is an arsenal, you gotta be a carnivore. This whole shit a carnival. We see who line up in the margins though. It's dark times, your favorite artists out there scamming and bipping. Spin the bread on OnlyFans, then calling it pimping. Spin the block on MJ after they learned they was pipping. Rappers dying on these labels when the streams start slipping. Check this dance move, like Gator after he smoked the television. Samuel might have been on to something. They can show you anything when all you seeing is nothing. If I'm a product of my hood, I gotta be learning something.